What's going on, guys? We're back again here. Hopefully today will be a nice stream. Really hoping for that. So we'll see. Did a lot of changes. I'll tell you that right now. Did a lot of changes. We're still driving. Hopefully, same truck from last night, so hopefully that's gonna be a good thing. Did some changes. I changed out the GPS, and now we don't have the cell phone give the actual GPS. So we'll see how that rolls. But we're gonna still be. So we're still in. We're in Eastern Europe. We're still in Poland. We're still in Poland. So we should be good on that front. It's not gonna be a bad thing. We should be good. Well, let me see something here real quick. Good to go. Yeah, hopefully the stream issue has been fixed now. I spent a lot of time looking into this. So hopefully by now it's fixed. You're gonna let me know in the chat anyway. Hope you guys are doing wonderful today. Happy Friday to everybody. Can't believe it's Friday already. This week actually went by really quickly. Really quickly. So I saw a garage for sale around the area, so I might just check it out. I'm gonna buy it as well. To my right here. Fuel up a little bit because we're running low on diesel. Hopefully be a nice stream today. Hey Christian, how are you, buddy? Ed, how you doing, my friend? How you doing, man? Right here. So I've been reading up on the issues that I've been having with the stream. Charlene, how are you? I remember you. How you been? Good to see you. Yeah, gotta get your education. Get it. I kinda miss school and I kinda don't. If that makes any sense. But you gotta do what you gotta do. You're running on Euro 1.43. What is that, Christian? we're going into an underground community down here. Where are we going? I have been good. I've been trying to get back into the stream lately. You know, a lot has happened since last year. Moved around and kind of settling down a little bit. So we'll see how that goes. I finished my master's, so that was a good thing. And just focusing on work and, you know, trying to get back to streaming a little bit more. So that's where I am. All right, so we're gonna get out of here. Tim, how are you, buddy? Good to see you too, my friend. How you been? Good to see you too. How is the stream quality, by the way? Let me know. We're gonna fuel real quick here. Mr. Drew Brown, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, buddy. Actually, you know what? Bear with me here 1 second. Because I think I forgot to add the mic input onto the game. So hold on 1 second. All right, so that's been taken care of. And all right, let's do the other one. Yeah, I completely forgot to do that for some reason. I don't know why. And I remembered last night after the stream. There we go. This is good now. We're good. We're fantastic. Excellent. I'm going to lower the mic a little bit here. Music as well. There we go. All right. We're Gucci now. There we go. Fantastic. There we go. Love it, I love it, I love it. I love it. Well, things are going to agree for you. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get out of here. Very good. Hey, on ATS, my truck won't go over 65 miles per hour. How do I fix that? You're probably doing contracts. So let me show you real quick here, if you guys don't mind. So let's switch here. Oh, let's just switch to the game real quick. So if you go down here, I don't know if you can see it over my big banner that I need to make smaller somehow. So if you go to the job market, right? If you click on quick job, okay? If you click on quick job, you should be fine. If you do external contracts, that's where you're probably going to be driving on the speed limit, 65 miles per hour. Okay? If you go to the freight market, you're using your own truck, right? You're going to go pick up these places. You can go over 65 miles per hour. But if you go to external contracts, those are the ones. So I need to reconnect. It's in the beginning of the game. But if you go to external contracts, then these are the jobs that you're not going to be able to go over 65 miles per hour. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. And it's the same thing when you do Truckers MP. If you do Truckers MP, most of the time, their jobs are 65 miles per hour. So just keep that in mind. And you should be okay. Hope that answers your question. How's everybody doing this wonderful Friday evening? Surprisingly, it hasn't been that cold. Yesterday was very nice. Whoops, I just saw a company to my left. We're going to go back to that. Surprisingly, yesterday was actually very nice, to be honest with you. All right, there we go. We got to turn around. All right, let's see. What do we got here? All right, so we're going to go to the freight market. And let's see what they have. This is a Trax, okay. Pet food, chocolate, and milk. All right, so I do like chocolate. I'm going to be driving from Poland, Lithuania, Latvia, and then Estonia. Or if we do pet food, I'm going to be going to Latvia. Latvia, hey, I want to go to Latvia. All right, let's see if we can change the trucks here real quick. We're going to use a dry fry. Okay. You know what? Let's just use... Ooh, this is so nice. We're going to go down. Well, this is the same one. It's just... All right. We're going to deliver pet food. I have a dog, so I know how important pet food is. Got to make sure that our dogs are healthy. And eating good food, and we refueled as well. So that's good. All right, let's go. All right, let's get the cables up. And let's skedaddle. You know what it is? Like I love driving in Europe because some of the infrastructure, like a lot of the roads are very old. Because remember, Europe has been around for a long time, and so you get these like small tunnels, and these like medieval time kind of road layout that you won't probably find anywhere else. Because they've built around it, like they didn't try to make it larger or wider. They just built around it, and then that was the end of it. So that's why it's pretty cool, to be honest. I'll lower the music a little bit. Some of these truckers, sometimes they don't use a turn signal, which is alarming. But at the same time, it's not a bad thing. Some of them use the turn signal. I wanna increase the force feedback a little bit. I feel it's let's go back here. I'm gonna go to options, gameplay, controls, overall gain. I'll make it a little bit more. Engine, not so much because, I mean, technically speaking, your steering wheel doesn't really move when the car is on. I mean, maybe you feel the vibration, but it's not like shaking, you know. I'm gonna put down the bumps because it's very rough on that. Okay. I think that's pretty good. There we go. It's a little bit better now. It was a bit too soft for my liking, so. Walter, appreciate it, buddy. Long time. How you been? Justin, appreciate the like, man. How you been, man? Yeah, see, I wanted to feel like, I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but I wanted to get like some sort of, just a little bit of vibration on the steering wheel. Kind of like a feedback, just a little bit too. Not too much, but just enough for me to like feel something, you know. I'm doing good, Walter. How you been, man? Hope all's well. Long time no see. Jersey has been fluctuating in weather, man. It's like one day it's super hot, the other day it's like freezing cold. I don't even know what to do at this point. You know, it's like I wanna bring out my jacket and then I walk out and it's very hot. I look like a complete idiot, you know. But Jersey has become what I call the 40-minute drive state. You know. Back in the day, I would take me like 10 years ago, you can be anywhere within 20 minutes. True story. Now it's become the 40. I'm gonna call it the 40-minute drive state. Anywhere you want to go, it's 40 minutes for sure. For minimum 40 minutes. It's nuts. We've got an influx of New Yorkers and Connecticut drivers and Pennsylvania drivers that are moved into Jersey for some reason, and now there are so many cars on the road that it doesn't matter what time of the day you're going out. There are so many cars that it's just become 40-minute drive. Yeah, it's unreal. That's why I'm just like, we are slowly turning into California, not in a good way. Not in a good way. Slowly turning into California. So, especially with the traffic. It was never like that. It was never like that. I'm telling you, I want to go to Florida, man. Florida, I mean, you know, I don't mind the traffic as long as it's, you know, good weather. You know, you got beaches everywhere. I wouldn't really mind it as much, but at least you're sitting here in the cold. You're not in a good mood. You know, it's nuts. I mean, we do have tailgaters too. It's like no matter how fast you're going, it doesn't matter how fast you're going. If you're not going faster than the guy behind you, you're slow. You can be doing 80 miles per hour on the highway, and if the guy behind you's up your butt, you're not going fast enough. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. People here are crazy. Nah, man, Florida. Oof. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. I'd love to go down there. Turn on the fan a little bit here. It's too hot. Especially when you have the spotlight right on top of you. What is that? LTV? What is that? Open the window a little bit. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, you know, I think one of the main reasons why is because, especially like in the tri-state area, it's they're like one of the first couple states in the union, so the road infrastructure foundation is so old, and the roads suck, and it's all condensed, right? High density, high population density. All over the tri-state area and the Northeast, you know, that it's just everybody's in a cranky mood because if you miss your exit, you can't just make a left turn and turn around and go back. No, you got to take an exit like 10 miles down the road, then do a U-turn, then come back, then make another U. It's like it's insane. It's gotten so out of hand that when I went to Texas the first time, and we were driving on the highway, and while you're driving, there's a left lane that you can make a left turn and turn around and go back the other way on the highway, and I almost lost my mind because I had never seen that in my life. I'm like, you can do that? Meanwhile, you're in Jersey, you're driving on the turnpike, you miss your exit, you're shit out of luck because now you gotta drive another 5 miles down the highway, take the next exit, take the first U-turn, go back on the highway, good luck with the tolls, make another U-turn, go back to where you're supposed to go. I mean, oh my goodness. It's unreal. Unreal. Green Wolfie, appreciate it, brother. Love your setup, man. I think that's what you call it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate it, Green Wolf. Appreciate it, man. Glad you like it. Welcome to the show. All right, buddy. You're gonna have to wait. Oh, don't cut me off. There we go. Oh, I've been to Canada. I've been to St. Catharines, beautiful area down there. I've been to the Niagara Falls area on the Canada side, very beautiful. I didn't really go anywhere else in Canada, just the Niagara Falls area and St. Catharines. Well, I mean, honestly, at this point, all of Jersey has become North Jersey, especially when you factor in the amount of... So right now in Jersey, I don't know if you guys know, but in Jersey, most of you wouldn't know because you don't live there, but in Jersey, they're building townhouses everywhere. No area is safe anymore. You can be on a highway, you can be on, you can be on a inter-county road. They're building townhouses everywhere. And these townhouses, they come with their shopping areas and whatnot. So now you're adding more people in a condensed area, more cars. Now, you know, and running an errand that used to take you 15, 20 minutes, now will take you a half hour. Buses everywhere. I mean, it's getting out of hand. British Columbia, I heard it's beautiful. I have friends that live there. I have friends that live in Vancouver. It's beautiful down there. We're probably gonna try to visit them. But yeah, like that. These areas are Canada. Canada's got some beautiful areas. I love the fact that they use the metric system. So does Mexico. I don't know why we're the only idiots that use the imperial system, but don't even get me started on that. Everywhere in the world uses metric system. We're probably one of the few countries that uses the imperial system because we just have to. I don't understand why. But that's a topic for a different day. But oh dear God, why are we slowing down? Actually, to be honest with you, we're not really overpopulated. If you think about it, I mean, you can go down to, I mean, there are some highways in PA where you can drive for miles before you see a soul. You know, it's really people that live in large cities. That's really it. I mean, New Jersey is the number one, I think it's probably the number one state that's has the most population per square mile. It's the most overly densely populated state in the union. I mean, it's nuts. We're one of the smallest states, and we have some of the highest population per square mile. It's insane because we're such in a good location too. Is that, you know, you have New York City within if you're in Central Jersey, which does exist by the way. If you're in Central Jersey, right, you're 45 minutes from New York City. You're 45 minutes from Philadelphia. That's you got Newark Airport and you got Philadelphia Airport. So you're in a really good location regardless. I mean, within an hour you can be at either or. It's nuts. So some people now that they work in the city, they would live on the east coast of Jersey, right across from the Hudson, right? So that area is overly populated because you got people that live there, and then they just take the ferry across the river, and you're in the city. So it's things like that. People that live on the west side of Jersey, right across from Philadelphia, and they work in Philadelphia. So like you have that all over the place. There are some areas in Jersey, like in the south, which is like kind of a farm area. South and the west of Jersey. Beautiful, beautiful houses, beautiful roads. It's just everything that's just condensed in some of those areas. It's unreal. 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 It is so dark. Surprised we're not driving in Iceland. We're driving in Poland. Well, we're not. We're no longer in Poland, but oh yeah. And that's another topic is that New Jersey. New Jersey waited until the pandemic was over, and then they were like, okay, we're gonna start doing highway work now. You know, they had so much time. I remember this one time where I had to drive somewhere during the shutdown where people weren't allowed to go anywhere, and I drove on the turnpike, which is one of our major highways in Jersey. And I drove on the turnpike, and it took me about 15-20 minutes to get to where I'm supposed to be. And I couldn't believe it because there wasn't a single car on the highway. Not a single car. And it felt like, I don't know if you guys ever watched a movie called I Am Legend with Will Smith, where it's just him. Everywhere he goes, it's just him. And that was nuts, you know. So it's fascinating. It was fascinating, and I thought this is the perfect time to get all of your construction work done, to fix up the roads, you know. But it's like they waited until everybody started driving again, and then now it's like, oh, now we can start doing the work again. I'm like, come on, dude. Come on, man. That was the best part of being shut down, which ended up not doing anything anyway regarding the, you know. But that's a different topic for a different day. Man, it's like, what are we doing, bro? Let's go, dude. Come on, bro. Here we go. Make a left turn. I don't need for that. You just flashed him a little bit and then you're good. I'm just surprised that it's really dark. I don't even know what time it is right now. What time is it in the game? We'll find out. It's 2:14 in the morning. 2:14. Now, I'm definitely going to be passing in. I appreciate it, man. Thank you all. Yeah, I had it in the basement, so when I moved into the new house, I was using the basement just for myself. You know, I had this rig down there, and then I had my work computer desk down there, and then I had my personal computer desk down there. But that was during the summertime, so like August, September, October, November, it was okay. December came around, and my basement is not finished. So, you know, I'd be wearing my, you know, socks and sneakers. I'm wearing sweatpants. I mean, I'm cozy. I'm comfortable. But all of a sudden, you see the cold just attacking your legs. Like just trying to just take over a country, and it was so cold that I'm like, you know what, I can't do this. I can't do this. So I had a friend of mine. We moved everything. We moved everything up top. We moved everything in one of the other rooms, have it up there because it's freezing. Great decision, by the way. But yeah, if I do that, my taxes are going to go up, and I don't want to do that. Welcome to Jersey. We are pushing 60 miles per hour, baby. these are nice roads for drifting, not for trucking, to be honest. Unfortunately, in this one, they don't have Jersey. But in American Truck Simulator, they do. They do. But they don't have like the inner roads or anything like that. They just have like major highways. So you can just do the I-95 going down from. I did it actually one time. I don't remember which stream I did it on, but I did a drive from New York City, Newark Airport. Actually, no, it was from Manhattan. I did a drive from Manhattan down to Key West, and that was fun. That was a good drive. That was a good drive. Yeah, Newark Airport is always busy. Always busy. Finally, the sun's coming out. 4 o'clock in the morning, game time. About time. In the game, no. Driving through customs now. Thank you, officer. And I love Scanias. Scania, whatever. I don't care. I don't care how you mention it or pronounce the name. Yeah, Alaska's beautiful. There was actually a YouTube channel that I was watching their video one time. They did a run. So one of them had a Mitsubishi Lancer Evo, and then the other one had a Subaru WRX, I believe, or a Legacy. I don't remember which. But they did a drive from Malibu, California, all the way along the West Coast, all the way up to Alaska, right after the border with Canada. And they did that, and it was pretty cool because you get to see the roads that they have up there in like Canada and Alaska, and like they were putting premium in their cars, because obviously, and so they didn't want to put like regular or whatever, and like they were running out of gas stations and they were running out of gas. So it was pretty interesting to see that. And the roads there, some of the roads like going from one town to the other weren't as good. So it was a pretty cool video. 94 NBC, how are you, buddy? I'm from Jersey. I'm just so glad that the stream is decent, quality-wise. I love it. Go. Sometimes the AI takes forever to make a right turn. Wow, look at the sun. Not bad. Does my wheel tilt? What do you mean? Does it tilt? Like up and down, or what do you mean? No, 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 it doesn't. It's very stationary. Dear God, you're a moron. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. No, I'm gonna cut him off while you're lucky making a left turn. You turd. Unbelievable. Y'all saw that, right? Or was it just me? Border Patrol. the officer. I deal with that in real life. I ride in those water trucks. You service your plumbing for the city I live in. Nice. Awesome, how are you, buddy? Good to see you, man. Some good music, though. Good music, good mood. Dude, you didn't even stop at a stop sign. What are you doing? Unreal. But again, we're in Europe, so a lot of things are allowed, I guess. Okay, so now you cut me off and then you slow down. Oh, now you're speeding up. Now you're speeding up. Oh, you're lucky I'm hauling. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. For long. Adios, muchacho. Tourage. Guess that's how you pronounce it. Just glad that I've had 0 drop frames this entire street. You know how that makes me feel. And I did everything. I mean, I was talking to my buddy the other day, and you know, he was telling me, like, you know, check for your memory, make sure your memory is good. I checked my memory. My memory is good. I ran a mem test, like he told me to do. Big shout out to my buddy. And he told me, like, run a memory test, make sure that your memory is good to go, because I'm wired in, right? And even before yesterday, I was wired into my network switch. So like, I'm good, and I don't have a lot of devices. So then I even yesterday rolled out my old router. I have a Nighthawk, still a pretty good router. Got my Nighthawk up and running, hooked it up to both of them. And is there an accident? Oh my God! Look at this. There's an accident. What the hell? How am I supposed to get to? I'm supposed to get to now. Let's go, people. Like, you know, at least there should be some sort of cops or something. Like, oh man, I'm not even that far. I have 181 miles left. Let's go ahead. All right, I'm gonna try to squeak by because I'm already in there now, and I don't even think I can. I can't even back up because I got other trucks behind me. What in the world? All right, well, I'm just gonna go for it. YOLO. That's gonna be very tight. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, they're all stuck down there. See all these trucks? I was not gonna get stuck. None on my watch. That's so funny because in an American Truck Simulator, you would always have cops everywhere. They shut down half of the highway because of a car is on the curb. You know, not even on the highway, just broken down. And meanwhile, we're in Eastern Europe. Small, maybe the accident just happened, so it can't really be tough like that. Maybe it just happened, you know, which is fine. It's just I find it hilarious. That's funny. Domokto. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you. Not that far. We're not that far. I take this exit coming up here. I gotta say, some of these places in Europe, we've got some really nice roads. A lot of greens everywhere. So I tried to do SnowRunner with this setup, and it worked. But it's just, I feel like it's like one of those games that just require, or that are better played with a controller. Because I got SnowRunner running on this, and it was pretty good. I mean, I loved it. And I played on my other PC, right? And when I initially installed it on this PC, and I ran it with the setup and the steering wheel and the whole spiel, right? It was fine, but it's not the same. It's just not the same. I don't know. It's one of those games that you are better off playing it with a controller, not at an elaborate setup like this. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am wrong. But I do love playing SnowRunner. SnowRunner is awesome. It's looking pretty good. Some really nice roads up here. This truck is really hauling out. Nice and easy. You know, I don't really mind roundabouts. I prefer them over traffic lights, to be honest. Got about 73 miles to go. We're not that far off. I do want to buy the thing that you put on the steering wheel. You just hold it from there. go, baby. I'm surprised there's no checkpoint. Wow, Latvia. Just like that. We're in a different country. Fascinating. There's a lot of open fields here. Oh, look at that. That's nice. A lot of trees. A lot of trees. There we go. Speed. And I miss Jeremy Clarkson. I miss the. I really miss the old Top Gear show. That was so much fun than Grand Tour, in my opinion. Dear goodness, like, why are you driving so slow, dude? Pick up some speed, man. We got deliveries to make, brother. All right. It was a pretty good drive, right? It wasn't that bad. Well, I just want to say thank you guys so much for stopping by tonight. I'm just so thankful that my stream had 0 drop rates. I mean, frames rates. What am I, the Federal Reserve? Unbelievable. But anyway, just want to say thank you guys so much for stopping by. And I'm going to try to make this into like a Monday through Friday kind of situation. So if you had a good time, please make sure to smash the like button. And I'll be seeing you in the next one. Sims out. Peace, everybody.